All right, Honors Algebra 2 and Algebra 2. Your next video here is over your Chapter 8 Game Plan Review. Day number 1, page number 2 in this game plan you don't have in your possession. So title that on a page. This is page 2 of this game plan I have that you will be writing down on your own page. So review day 1. The directions, please write numbers 1 through 6 here. Find any discontinuous points. Find any discontinuous points. Again, write that down. Find any discontinuous points. Number 1. Write that down as well. That is your first rational function. Y equals x plus 7 divided by x minus 5 over x plus 7. Now, I didn't ask for you to name them. I just want to know what makes the denominator 0. So if I say find any discontinuous points, you don't need to tell me whether it's a whole or a vertical asymptote. You just have to tell me what x values make the denominator 0. So you simply set x minus 5 equal to 0. And x plus 7 equal to 0. I don't know why I did those out of order, but I did. There you go. If you set x plus 7 equal to 0, you get x equals negative 7. If you set x minus 5 equal to 0, you get x equals 5. You have two discontinuous points. X equals 5, x equals negative 7. You don't have to name them. You don't have to say negative 7 is the whole because it got canceled. You don't have to say 5 is a vertical asymptote. You just have to name your two discontinuous points. Now, number 2, again, what I have circled there in red, write down y equals x minus 5 over x squared minus 25. Now, because I'm not asking you to name them as vertical asymptotes or wholes, you don't really have to factor anything. You can simply set the denominator equal to 0. So if I set x squared minus 25 equal to 0, I can just move 25 over. So I get x squared equals 25. Take the square root of both sides. Don't forget about the plus or minus. X equals plus or minus 5 are my two x values that make my denominator 0. Now x equals 5 will give you 0 over 0, the indeterminate form, which we'll talk about in calculus. Here's number 3. What I have in red, please write down. Y equals x plus 8 times x minus 3 over x minus 3. Again, if I just want to know what the discontinuous points are, simply set x minus 3 equal to 0. X equals 3 is your discontinuous point. Yes, it is a whole because they cancel, but you don't have to tell me that. You just have to tell me x equals 3. In 7 through 10, at the bottom of this page, you do have to describe them. Number 8. Y equals 8x times x minus 4 over x times x minus 1. Again, there it is. To find the discontinuous points, set the denominator equal to 0. Cover-up method, x minus 1 equals 0. X equals 0. You get x equals 0 and x equals 1 as your two discontinuous points. When I plug 0 in for x, I divide by 0, math same. When I plug 1 in for x, I divide by 0, math same. My two discontinuous points. Discontinuous point means you make a graph and you have to pick up your pencil to continue with the graph. Number 5, set the denominator. So number 5, your rational function is y equals x plus 8 over x squared plus 10x plus 16. Set x squared plus 10x plus 16 equal to 0. This factor is what multiplies 16 adds to 10, 8 and 2. Cover-up method, x plus 8 equals 0. X plus 2 equals 0. X equals negative 8. X equals negative 2 are my two discontinuous points. Number 6. Write this down. Y equals x squared minus 16 over x plus 4. Set x plus 4 equal to 0. X equals negative 4. All right. Yeah, x equals negative 4, again, is your discontinuous point, your single discontinuous point. Now, on 7 through 10, so write this down. Your direction is describe the vertical asymptotes and holes of each function. So now you're going to tell me what's a vertical asymptote, what is a hole. So on number 7, here is your function, y equals x squared plus 6x plus 8 over x plus 4. When I want you to tell me if something's a VA or a hole, you do have to factor. So up top, I'm going to factor x squared plus 6x plus 8. What multiplies to 8? Now it's a 6. Positive 4, positive 2. That's the numerator. There's the denominator. Just like before, I set what is in my denominator, x plus 4 equal to 0. Right here. I get x equals negative 4. X equals negative 4 is my discontinuous point. But look, see how that x plus 4 canceled? Because that x plus 4 canceled or it was covered up, that is a hole. That is a removable discontinuity. I was able to remove it. I was able to cover it up. That is why it is a hole. Number 8. Please write down number 8 as this. Y equals 4x over x times x minus 3. Everything's been factored. Set x equal to 0. Set x minus 3 equal to 0. You get x equals 0. You get x equals 3. Those are your two discontinuous points. Now we're going to describe them. See how that x and that x was canceled? They canceled with each other. I covered them up. That means x equals 0 is a hole. X minus 3 did not get canceled. It is a vertical asymptote. 2 more here, and then that'll be it for me for today. Your next video will come in a few days. It'll take about 2 weeks to go through this game plan. All right? Maybe even more. Give you plenty of time to have everything down. Next one is x plus 6 over x squared minus 36. That really went right through it. That is a minus 36. All right, so I want to factor the denominator. What multiplies 36 differs by 0. It's the difference of two perfect squares. That is x plus 6 over x plus 6x minus 6. Set the denominator equal to 0. X plus 6 equals 0. X equals negative 6. X minus 6 equals 0. X equals 6. So your first discontinuous point's x equals negative 6. Your second one is x equals 6. Notice how x plus 6 over x plus 6 canceled. This right here was canceled. That is a hole. It was covered up. This right here, this x minus 6 did not cancel. It is a vertical asymptote. And number 10, write number 10 down, and then we'll be good for a few days. Number 10, y equals 5 divided by x plus 7x minus 4. Set x plus 7 equal to 0. Set x minus 4 equal to 0. There you go. There you go. You get x equals negative 7. You get x equals 4. Notice x plus 7 doesn't cancel with 5. X minus 4 doesn't cancel with 5. Nothing canceled. They are, and I forgot to write this down, they're both vertical asymptotes. VA, VA. All right, folks, this is the end of that practice 9.3, the first section in your Chapter 8 game plan. Write this all separate sheets of paper. We will talk soon about how you'll send it to me. Stay safe out there. Yak Math Videos signing out.